How my cheating husband, his mistress, and a vegetable stall turned into my biggest revenge and success. Okay, guys, buckle up. This is the story of how my husband cheated, how his mistress humiliated me, and how a pile of vegetables helped me get the sweetest revenge and the biggest success of my life. Ext, me, Succes F. Simple, quiet, underestimated. Husband, Marco Sanlio M. Charming. Useless without Google Maps, certified cheater. Mistress, Trina. Ardzo F. Influencer wannabe, allergic to real work. Vegetables the unexpected heroes. A special mention, eggplants, tomatoes, and a giant squash. I sell vegetables in the local market, not glamorous. But it's honest work, and it kept our family afloat while Marco worked from home, which apparently meant working from someone else's condo. How did I find out? Well, Trina posted their date on her IG story, complete with Marco's reflection in the glass behind her. Amateur move. I confronted Marco. He denied it, then cried, then blamed stress, then blamed me for not being exciting. Classic. Whatever, I kicked him out. Instead of apologizing, Trina started messaging me directly, and not to say sorry. Nope. She sent voice notes like, "Hey, you should thank me." He told me he was tired of a wife who only sells vegetables. And Marco said your eggplants are as dry as your personality. Girl, not the eggplants. Then she posted a TikTok with the caption, "I stole your man and your vegetables." That video went viral for the wrong reasons. Revenge didn't feel right at first. Then, one morning while chopping tomatoes at 4 a.m. for the market, I had an epiphany. I don't need to fight them. I just need to win. So I did the most dangerous thing. I focused on myself. I expanded my vegetable stall. I branded it. I posted recipes. I made funny vegetable memes. My sad vegetables became Goulet Queen PH. People loved it, especially after Marco's and Trina's TikTok blew up again, this time with comments like, "Why are you proud of cheating?" Imagine attacking someone who actually works. Team wife plus eggplants. The internet sided with me. Overnight, my page exploded. Orders flooded in. I started delivering weekly vegetable bundles. Local restaurants partnered with me. I made more in 2 months than Marco made in 2 years. But here's the best part. Marco and Trina started fighting. Apparently, Marco thought Trina's influencer career would take off because of the viral video, but brands didn't want to work with a homewrecker. Their relationship turned into a drama series. Marco asked to come back. I laughed. Trina got petty. I ignored her. Marco lost his job because of behavioral issues. Trina dumped him because she didn't sign up for a broke man. Chef's kiss. Fast forward 1 year. I now own 3 vegetable stalls, 1 delivery hub, a small farm-to-table cafe, and a TikTok page with 500,000 followers. People call me the Veggie Revenge Queen. Marco works as a part-time delivery rider. Even delivered to my stall once. I tipped him and said, "Thank you for supporting local businesses." Trina? Last I heard, she's selling whitening soap from her condo. Revenge isn't always fireworks. Sometimes it's growth. Glowing up. Getting rich. Being peaceful while your enemies watch you shine so bright it hurts their eyes. And yes, vegetables saved my life. Part 2. How I used eggplants, receipts, and one very angry squash to take down my cheating husband and his mistress. Hi guys, back again. After my husband Marco and his TikTok mistress Trina tried to humiliate me publicly, I didn't do what they expected. I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I didn't flip a table. Although I considered hitting Marco with a kalabasa, that thing was heavy enough to send him straight to Jesus. Instead, I got strategic. First step, gather evidence. Not the dramatic kind, the practical kind. I went through our bank records and found that Marco had been sponsoring Trina's lifestyle. Salon appointments, facial treatments, hotel check-ins, influencer outfits cheap, shoppy skirts. All while telling me, "Love, we are on tight budget." I screenshotted everything and saved it in a folder titled, "Vegetables Don't Cheat, but Men Do." Now, I wasn't going to let cheaters ruin my dignity, so I turned to the one thing that never lies: vegetables. I started upgrading my market stall. New signage, cleaner display, proper pricing, matching aprons, and a Facebook page called Vegetable Queen. At first, people laughed. Then they bought and bought and bought. Turns out, when you give vegetables personality, people want to buy them. I posted reels like, "The eggplant said they're loyal and like my ex." "Tomatoes don't ghost you." Squash, thick, sweet, and honest. The videos blew up. People started coming just to support the wife, who got cheated on but still looks classy selling vegetable. Someone even called me Queen of Organic Revenge. I'll take it. Remember how Marco always bragged about being valuable to his company? Plot twist, he wasn't. I emailed all my collected receipts, plus. Screenshots of Marco using company time, company car, and company budget for his mistress at the HR head who, BTW, buys vegetable from me every week. HR? Auntie replied, "Note it, Haija. Leave this to me. And let me tell you, HR aunties are more powerful than Avengers." Marco was placed under investigation for misuse of company resources, fraudulent reimbursements, absenteeism, and conduct unbecoming. Meanwhile, I was just arranging okra on my stall. Trina panicked when Marco's allowance suddenly stopped. She showed up at my stall in full influencer makeup at 8 a.m., which was impressive considering it was already 98% humidity. She yelled, "Hey, what are you doing? He won't send me money anymore." I handed her a patala and said, Trina panicked when Marco's allowance suddenly stopped. She showed up at my stall in full influencer makeup at 8 a.m., which was impressive considering it was already 98% humidity. She yelled, "Hey, White Bear, yo do it? He won't send me money anymore." Greater than, "Sweetheart, I only sell vegetables. I don't finance homewreckers." The vendors around us clapped. I felt like Beyoncé. Trina stormed out in her platform heels and almost slipped on a stray ampalaya. Poetic. Within 1 week, Marco lost his position. His company froze his benefits. HR auntie informed me he had one final hearing. He tried calling me 14 times. I did not answer. When he showed up, he was holding flowers and begging in full teleserie mode. "I'm sorry. I was lost. I made a mistake." I said, "You didn't make a mistake. You made a choice. Many times, in multiple hotels." Then I handed him the calabasa, greater than, "Here, use it as a reminder of what's solid and what's hollow." He didn't get it, but it felt great. By the end of the month, my goulet stall turned into a mini organic shop. Restaurants started ordering from me. I became a small supplier for 2 local cafes. A TV host asked if I wanted to be featured. People line up at my stall by 6 a.m. I earn more now weekly than Marco ever gave me in months. And the best part? Trina unfollowed Marco. Marco got kicked from his job, and the entire barangay now calls me the woman who turned heartbreak into harvest. Honestly, I'm thriving. So, after taking down Marco and becoming the unofficial goulet queen, life was peaceful. Until the potatoes attacked. Yes, potatoes. One busy morning at the market, our new delivery boy forgot to tie the cart properly. Next thing I knew, a 25-kilo sack of potatoes rolled straight at me like a bowling ball with feelings. It smacked my leg. I slipped and landed face first in my own tomatoes. Everyone gasped. Someone laughed. A child pointed. I hope his plants never grow. A tall man rushed toward me and said, "Ma'am, stay still. The potatoes are neutralized." Neutralized, like he was in a Marvel movie. His name was Lucas's chef from a nearby restaurant that buys vegetables from me. He helped me up, wiped a tomato seed off my forehead, and added, "At least you smell fresh." Yes, he made it worse, but somehow made it cute. Right as Lucas was checking my ankle, guess who walked by? Marco, my ex-husband. Carrying laundry, He saw us and tried to act macho. I can help her. I'm her ex-husband. Lucas blinked, nodded slowly, then said, "Ah, so. Irrelevant." I almost kissed him right there. Marco left, offended. Good. Since then, Lucas buys vegetables daily. Sometimes he brings snacks. Sometimes he brings jokes. Sometimes he brings unnecessary comments like, "If the potatoes attack again, I'm ready." We're not official, but it feels nice. And honestly, after a cheating ex and a messy mistress, a soft, funny man who respects vegetables is a blessing.